Yeah, so my name is Philipp Geist. I'm from Germany, from Berlin, and I came from a town from the south of Germany and moved to Berlin 11 years ago. So I stayed there for a while, and this is now my third time here in Montreal, and I really enjoy being here in the city. So it's nice vibes in the city. And for this edition of MUTEK, I'm doing a large outdoor piece, and it's installation about time and space. And so I projecting on the ground different words about time in 3 languages. So in France, in English, and in German. And the words what I'm projecting on the ground, they're in a chaotic way. So when the people are onto the place, they are becoming part of the installation. So that is also a very important point for me, so that the audience be in the installation. That's what you can do with video or with light installation. So that's not a movie what you present, so you can walk into. And so I'm also using fog for the installation, and this is also important for me to use the fog as a projection ground. So you can see words in the fog, but very shortly about time, and though you can read it, but very shortly, and maybe not every word very clear, but it's a metaphor for and symbolic for the running of time. Yeah. And I'm also doing a façade installation, a mapping installation on a close-by building. And therefore I also use words about time, so that is coming to a installation what's be on the ground, into the air through the fog, and also on the façade. The theme of time is one of my major topics. So I'm doing, or in the past I made a lot of projects about time, so as you noticed. And there's, for example, timelines was one installation called in Rome, and broken timelines. This was in the Baltic Sea. And so one of the last projects was Time Shadows. It was in a museum in Frankfurt at a big light biennale. And this was at a place where dinosaurs were, so it was a very old place, not a very old place, but very old animals, dinosaurs. And so I'm interested in the topic of time since many years. Also in my photo works, this is a major part. And so that's why I choose this title like a series. So it's I don't know how many projects I made with the title Time, but there are more than 5, I guess. So they are connected somehow together. I'm always fascinated by this when you look through out of a train, a fast train or a fast car, and the landscapes pass by, and you see, and when you close the eyes a little bit, so it gets a bit dizzy, and so it's getting blurred, and so you do not are not able to focus in that exact way. And I'm really interested in this. Yeah, it's hard to explain. That's why I'm trying to do work about this. But I'm not a speaker, but it's very interesting for me. So this topic, it's interesting to use the words as somehow like a pattern. So when you go through the installation, so you see maybe not clearly so every word, so they are completely in a chaotic way, and then you start to read, and though the people are watching what's on the ground, here's past or contemporary or some French words, but I cannot speak it. Sorry for that. I checked it with French native speaker, so to be sure that they are right. And so it's for me interesting to use the words so that the people can read it, so that they can be part of the installation. So, and it's somehow abstract because it's so chaotic, but it's also everybody knows what's about, so they can read it, they can see here, and they get into the installation. So yeah, I started in 1996 with my first installation exhibition of paintings in a forest nearby my so in Bavaria, in a forest, and I exhibit some large paintings, but also very abstract, and they are also about time. And so I started with doing photos in the age of 13, so and I always took photos. So it's one of my starting points to take photos. And after that, so I started with paintings, and then I came to the videos, the music videos. So we are doing a lot of projects with different musicians, so all kind of musicians, so from noise music to classic and techno music, electronic, nearly everything. So what's interested me, and I'm also doing that now. Also, I did 2004 here at MUTEK several projects with different musicians. I try to do different things. But all are connected. So the paintings, the photo works, and the videos are the video work or light installations are connected. So it's not that I'm painting completely different in a different way like my video work. So when you see my paintings and my photo works are very close to connected, and for me it's very necessary to change the medium. So sometimes, so that I'm concentrating really on photo works, and then I do also paintings, but so the last few months I didn't do so much painting, so made a lot of photo works, and most of my time I'm doing installation.